Hello, this is Nitin Dahad with the Times, and I'm speaking to Andy's Technology, Frankwell Lin. Hello,
Yes.
Frankwell.
Hello,
How are
Nitin.
you? And Charlie? Frankwell.
Yes.
You've announced your results this week. Just tell me a little bit about some of the highlights.
Yeah, we come to Silicon Valley to have Andy's RISC-V Con Silicon Valley 2025. This morning I reported our recent strong growth for 2024. We made a 30% of revenue growth, up from averagely already 27% of CAGR since our IPO in 2017.
Okay, and so the revenue growth, what's kind of driving that at the moment?
Of course, it's from our strong product portfolio, RISC-V cores, with our existing business model that are bringing our strong finance support of royalties. Then I would say our massive investment in terms of new products development and R&D.
I mean, you have quite a large product portfolio, and
Right.
what sort of there's a percentage of that which is RISC-V, and there's a percentage which is revenue from RISC-V. Just tell
Yes.
me, like the breakdown between non-RISC-V and RISC-V.
Yes, for 2024, the license revenue, it's already 92% of the license revenue coming from RISC-V.
Okay.
And in terms of royalty, the contribution from RISC-V to royalty went from 2% 5 years ago to 8%
Right.
now. Yeah.
Okay, and so obviously RISC-V is driving a lot of the growth right now.
Yes, yes.
What about applications? Are you seeing automotive, AI? What are the big things that you're seeing at the moment?
Right. Let me bring 2 points. One is AI. It's been very strong for years. For 2023 and 2024, they are all nearly 40% contribution to our revenue.
Is accelerator AI accelerators?
Including but not limited. It's like training, inferencing, data center, and cloud,
Okay.
and so on, including edge computing devices.
Okay.
Then I like to talk about automotive grade application. In 3 years, from 2022 to 2024, it went from 2% contribution, now 8% to our revenue.
Okay.
So the growth is also strong.
What are the headwinds at the moment in the industry that you're facing, both in the US and globally?
Well, U.S. Allow me to say North America, the market for Andes is very important because as far as I can see, we target a very high, that can contribute a half of the revenue to Andes. And now it's like 33%. So I think we still have quite a room to grow.
And what are the big opportunities for you right now?
Yeah, we have a superscaler, hyperscaler companies working on very good or high-end products. So I see the potential. Besides, we have a very good team, and besides, we also have 4 design centers in North America. So we have our bandwidth and the resources to support North American customers.
Okay. Is there, maybe a little bit on the product side, what are the things that you think are very strong at the moment for the products?
Yeah, so just supporting our customer, I think the AI machine learning from that part, our vector processor is very powerful. And our processor is able to support custom extension, which is very important for AI as well, because the algorithm keep evolving. Customers need new computation there to kind of finish your speed up.
And is RISC-V important for your strategy?
Yes, I think RISC-V is very important. Our growth is basically based on RISC-V. Since we joined RISC-V, we enjoy a lot of benefit there, but we also kind of come in to contribute to RISC-V. Because I think in the end, the standard would help. The standard will win.
Okay. And your customers, when they're designing the IP, it's not just RISC-V. They've got sort of heterogeneous architectures and 3D IC. So what are the trends you're seeing there at the moment?
I think RISC-V is kind of growing very fast. Certainly the other architecture is there, but I think RISC-V will be the kind of third way of computing. Anywhere that RISC-V can play a big role, and the other architecture will kind of withdraw. So we see RISC-V kind of keep taking over more and more applications.
And it gives the benefits, obviously, of the customization, I guess.
Yes, customization and standardization, because it's open standard and multiple vendor. I think that this will be kind of what people like to see.
And I know it's some time away, but what can we expect from Andes in the next few months? Is there anything you want to tease us with?
Yeah, I think that in this event we don't really have new product, but we focus because we already have over 30 RISC-V processor. So I think we focus on our ecosystem, our software development, but we're going to have quite a few products to announce in the coming months.
Okay. You started 20 years ago, is that right?
That's right. We started March 2005.
Okay.
So we celebrated our birthday, for 20 years anniversary last month and this month.
And what are the big changes you've seen in 20 years? And did you think, because I don't think you probably started as a RISC-V company, but you started as, what was your sort of mission then? And
we started as a RISC company.
Okay.
We have our proprietary architecture, and then amazingly we found when RISC-V was available,
yeah,
so similar in between.
Yeah.
So we have quite no painful transition
Okay.
to RISC-V. That's our luck, but also our profession.
I think we both are co-founders, so we
Okay.
started from the beginning. I think
Yeah.
one thing I want to add is that before we need to kind of introduce the customer who Andes is and what our architecture is. And since we joined RISC-V, I think RISC-V as a whole community make us pretty, I think, much more
visible.
Well-known, visible.
Yeah.
So that we actually this day customer chase us instead of we can need to
Okay.
do a lot of cold call.
No, but over the 20 years, what are the big things that you think have impacted Andes, but also the industry, and what are the big changes you think have been quite important?
I think the major one would be application, because I think when we started, there's no AI machine learning like today. So it's a new opportunity, and it's bring up new computing paradigm. It's the ARM or even x86 is not, how do I say, not there already. So it's a kind of fair ground for us to compete, and actually that also the area that we grow quite a lot. I contribute 40% revenue for the past 2 years.
What was the reason you started Andes in the first place?
Okay, first of all, at that time, ARM has its almost a dominant position in the market. So there's a market requirement. I think the market requirements is the number one factor.
Okay, and are you true to the vision you had then? Are you still true?
Yes, and we both are enthusiastic on processor design and development. So
Okay.
here we are.
Well, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.